Capricorn. What up, though, Go Gang? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Capricorn, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a 10th house. It's part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, family. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline, your best life. Capricorn, tapping into your energy today. I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Making a mess over here. You guys, the whole collective, we are at a major pivot point, and it's looking the same for you, Capricorn, and the transits have been coming up a lot within the collective energies, obviously, but I mean, even in the cards, we have cosmos, transits, phenomenon, harmony, and the more and more I dive into these transits, the more it becomes obvious that we are in the midst of a portal, and what it feels like is as Pluto and the Sun late January moved from your sign, from Capricorn into Aquarius, that seemed to be the beginning of this portal, and now we're going through Aquarius season and we're heading into Pisces season, and we're dealing with these stellium energies, a lot of concentrated energy in Aquarius with 5 planets in Aquarius right now. We have Venus and Pluto at 0 degrees, Mars at 2 degrees, Mercury at 18, and the Sun at 27 degrees Aquarius as I'm recording this on the 16th of February. And as we move toward Pisces season, we're going to have a major stellium in the sign of Pisces. Think about it. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It feels like the collective is being called into stillness as we are literally between worlds right now. We are in the midst of a portal and things are changing in a big way. You guys, we are the shift, and I've really felt strongly that this Pluto moving into Aquarius is one of the main transits, one of the main reasons we incarnated here at the time we did, not only to work through our own individual karmas and all of those things, our individual journeys, but also it's a very auspicious time right now for this planet as we did come to embody and hold a new frequency. And again, we're in the midst of that, you guys. Pluto and Capricorn has broken down, or at least started the breakdown of the structures of this world, and here we are in the midst of the rebuild, right? Actually, it feels like the collective standing amidst the rubble at this time, and the divine really asking us to retreat, right? Every sign that I've been reading for has been getting this retreat card, and it's very much us being in this tunnel of darkness and finally being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's also hermit energy, retreat, pull off into your own energy, meditation, stillness, internally and externally, and being open to sitting with the shadows that are coming up at this time. We have the North Node in the sign of Aries, conjunct Chiron right now, the wound, the soul wound, the core wound, the wounded healer. And so it almost feels like we're entering this period of time where we're being called to dive deep into our shadows, or to at least sit with and face the shadows that are arising. And it feels like this is a big pivot point for everybody on this planet right now, but especially light workers. And personally, I believe everybody's a light worker in their own respect. But this is the Chiron, the wounded healer, healing the deepest core wounds of our soul so we can take that wisdom and spread that light, shine that light on others, to help others heal along their journey as well. So the thing, it's like I said, very much in alignment with what's happening astrologically, Capricorn, and it feels like there's this beautiful energy incoming, but it feels like we have to make it over one last speed bump. We have to dive into the shadows one last time. And I don't think it'll be anybody's last dive into the shadows, but I'm just saying in terms of this chapter, this portion of our journey, you guys, it's big. It's a major pivot point. So we have supreme protection here with green Tara. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, and trust the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles with the Shekinah, the sacred self. So we have this divine masculine and divine feminine energies of spirit, right? The Holy Spirit, I think, would be considered the masculine version of the Shekinah, the spirit, the divine feminine here. And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the way it goes. So we have this balance of divine masculine and feminine energy. And then we have Krishna coming through with trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. But when this devotion card came through, what I initially felt was this vulnerability, retreat, underworld, evolution here. This is the divine coming through and letting us know we are almost there. Devote yourself to this work. Devote yourself to being that hollow bone. Devote yourself to letting spirit fill you at this time and use you as a vessel. Because again, I feel like North Node in Aries, the collective is truly being activated into their purpose, into their dharma, into their destiny at this time. This Mary Magdalene card on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light says, you have something important to share, Capricorn. Follow the inner call and do not let anything stop you. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally and spirit has your back. Capricorn, this feels huge. This feels, again, and I've been saying this for the past couple of months now, but this feels like purpose activation, Capricorn. It feels like you're stepping onto a new path, onto your path here. And spirit really calling for us to be not only open to facing these shadows or doing this work, this shadow work, to continuing to devote ourselves to our highest path, but also there's this energy of shining your light, of letting yourself be seen, putting yourself out there, teaching, sharing your story, whatever it may be. So I'm going to pray real quick, Capricorn. This is very exciting energy. And to see that we're all kind of coming into this collectively, it gets me even more geeked. Because it wasn't always like this, doing the collective readings, and to see everybody kind of on the same page feels really good. It feels big, you guys. Holy, divine, Mother and Father, Great Spirit, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for the Capricorn collective, for the Goat Gang, for their highest good. Anything Cap needs to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Capricorn, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Capricorn align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Capricorn align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What is the theme of Cap's message today, please, Spirit? Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. You guys, if there was ever a message that says that you are aligning with destiny, that the karmic scales are being balanced, that the wheel is finally turning in your favor, Capricorn. And I know a lot of you have been feeling it, especially with Pluto shifting into Aquarius, but this is it. The divine calling for us to have patience and to truly master our alchemy at this time. How do we do that? By turning that lead into gold. How do we do that? by facing the shadows, not being afraid of the shadows, by pulling off into our own energy, by cultivating inner silence and communication with the divine, and truly being open to the deeper, more subtle messages that are coming through about us, about our path, about our destiny, about our soul's journey. You guys, 3 beautiful energies here to start your reading off, and I just want to show you that at the bottom of the deck we have this Hanged Man. It's the alternate version of the Hanged Man. So I see Cap getting off of the tree. In the Hanged Man, he always goes and he hangs himself upside down in order to gain that different perspective. Capricorn, it's looking like you have hung upside down for long enough. You are seeing things from a different point of view. You are seeing things from a higher state of consciousness, and it looks like my Caps are ready. You're ready to sweep up the mess, to get things in order, and you're ready to redecorate. And that's exactly what this feels like. A lot of things, a lot of the old, we'll just say, a lot of the past had to be let go, released, understood. A lot of the past had to be recalibrated, and I'm seeing a lot when it comes to career, when it comes to relationships, romantic and otherwise, that Capricorn has been dealing with here as this realignment has been taking place. So very, very beautiful. And I also want to point out this Hanged Man is Piscean energy. Like I said, we're here in Aquarius season, we're moving into Pisces season, and there are going to be so many, it's like all the planets joining each other in the sign of Pisces to really drive this home, to really bring this healing, to really bring this ascension and evolution in for the collective. So I feel like this is going to be playing out in many different ways for you. But like I said, being open to sitting with yourself, to sitting in the silence, to sitting with the shadows at this time feels collectively like the message, the urgent message. The urgent collective message. So let's jump into the tarot and see what we have here for Capricorn. Spirit, what do we have at the heart of the situation for Cap? What's going on with Capricorn right now? A lot of Jupiter energy out here, and I'm just seeing Temperance and Wheel of Fortune, both Jupiterian energy, which has to do with expansion, right? Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system, you guys, and I see Capricorn healing, doing a lot of work at this time. And I feel, again, it's almost like I'm seeing a cleanup crew coming to clean up the rubble from the tower that has been knocked down. Now that manifests differently for all of us as well, but I'm seeing Capricorn feeling much lighter, feeling free. And Cap, I feel like you know that this is a new beginning. I feel like you know that this is your year, and I feel like you're tapping more deeply in with your spirit, with your intuition, and letting that be the guide to you moving toward this victory. So Capricorn, overcoming so much, and we can just put it simply and say from 08 till now, that whole Pluto and Capricorn transit, you've really done the work, you've really learned so much, you've really come so far, and it feels good. It feels good. Very liberating, very freeing. So what else is going on for Cap right now? This is a new adventure, a new start. Some of you have moved or are moving. Some of you have switched careers or switched jobs. Some type of karmic cycle has truly ended, though. And again, this energetic balance, justice out here twice, big Libra energy. South node is in Libra as the North node is in Aries right now. So a lot of our relationships under review as well. Some of you healing mother wounds or a relationship with your mother. What is the challenge for Capricorn right now? Dang, a lot coming through. Honestly, Capricorn, the challenge for you is really like you're leaving an old life behind. You're leaving this old version of yourself. You're leaving this old energy, this old place, this energetic space behind. And it feels like you're in the midst of truly understanding life, your journey on a much deeper level. And it feels like I'm hearing the truth is being revealed to Capricorn. For a lot of you, what I feel intuitively is that the truth of yourself is being revealed to you right now. It's almost like your own inner light is shining brighter. And I'm hearing you're becoming who you truly are, who you were meant to be. So there's a lot of deep understanding happening at this time. There's a lot of truth coming to light. Capricorn, I feel that is manifesting differently for the Capricorn collective as well. But some of you are speaking your truth. Some of you are realizing your truth and doing what you need to do to align with that. No longer making decisions from a place of fear, from a place of lack. 9 plus the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge out here. So that's the 10 of Pentacles, which has everything to do with our legacy. And it feels like there's an opportunity here now to really start putting focus, energy, time, work into building your legacy. I'm feeling maybe some hesitation or some blockages in regards to that. And really, when I say I don't mean blockages. I just feel like it's not time. I'm seeing things being moved behind the scenes. So again, being in this in-between world and cultivating stillness at this time, I think is going to be the most important for all of us to do. So let me see something real quick. Moving to the next level. So what I'm seeing here, where this energy has stemmed from, is that Capricorn, you came here to fulfill some contracts. You truly came here to level up and evolve spiritually. So you've been through a lot of painful situations, endings, relationships, you name it, with the 10 of Swords, that has not been easy for you. But Capricorn, I already know my sea goat's going to continue climbing the mountain until they reach the top, but you also dive to the depths until you hit that rock bottom. And so it feels like things are on the up and up here as you are moving to the next level. So it really feels like, Capricorn, a very important karmic cycle has been completed, and here you are shifting into this next timeline and taking everything that you have learned throughout your trip up the mountain, so to speak, and shining that light for others as well. Spirit is saying with Commander Ashtar under this Magdalene card, it says a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk, move into your truest self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So what do we have incoming for Cap? Chariot on the bottom, Cancerian energy. This is Capricorn well on their way to a victory, just like in that 6 of Wands at the center of your message today. So what does Capricorn have incoming? What's Capricorn have incoming, please, Spirit? Chariot flips over. Incoming, we have a victory. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So I see you focused, I see you working, and I see you patient. You're doing the damn thing, Capricorn. You truly are turning the lead into gold, and you are focused at this time. I think, Capricorn, you understand and know very well that you are being guided by forces that are beyond our understanding, and I feel like you're truly cultivating a connection with the divine and moving from that space now, taking everything you've learned and putting it into motion. So with the 8 of Pents in this incoming energy and temperance, you guys, and I've been saying this for the past couple of months, but if there's classes you've been wanting to take, workshops, if there's books you've been wanting to read, any licenses you've been wanting to get, certifications, anything like that, where you're adding to your arsenal, where you're adding value to yourself, where you're gathering the supplies and everything needed to build your legacy, now's the time to do it. Especially with the temperance, like, stay focused, do what you need to do, and prepare yourself for this victory. So what is the vision you're being uploaded with, Capricorn? What are we creating? What is Spirit trying to teach us at this time, and why? What are we going to do with what we've learned and what we're learning? You guys, this expansion and this growth, this evolution, is throughout your entire reading, and I just feel like that's the message, is Capricorn, you've come so far, and it's almost a congratulations from the divine, like, yes, now the slate is clean and you're stepping into this brand new chapter, completely trusting the divine. If you see the Fool, he's eyes to the sky. He trusts the divine, whether he's walking off a cliff or not. He knows that the Most High has his back. And so there's this certain level of trust, this faith that's being cultivated as well, that I feel like is lightening the energy, making things lighter. I was guided to grab 2 more cards, and we have Hermit, 10 of Pentacles. So again, this retreat energy, because not only do I feel like we're taking a deep dive into the shadows, right? But it is also there in that stillness that we are uploaded with the vision for what's next, or the next idea, or that burst of energy or inspiration. So big Hermit sitting at the top of the mountain. We're going to make a little campfire and kick it for a minute, gather ourselves, recalibrate, clean up. What is the advice for Capricorn? But you got the 10 of Pentacles. So again, this is you being led step by step, not only into your victory, but into your legacy. You're building something here. Even if what you're building is not something physical, you're building your spiritual body, you're building your aura, you're building onto your wisdom here. I feel like a lot of you are creating businesses or projects as well. Focus, Cap, focus in your advice. Ace of Cups. What else for advice for Capricorn? Strength, Devil, World. Damn, Empress. Strength, Empress, World, Devil. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. So this really feels like, Capricorn, in your advice, stay strong, stay focused, continue breaking free, understanding, releasing, healing, and embodying your most divine, abundant, loving, beautiful, peaceful, blissful self here. Some of you are moving, but I feel like ultimately, and just generally speaking, you are moving into a new world energetically. Even if you're in the same world you woke up in yesterday, it feels different. It looks different. It's more vibrant. It almost feels like a reset here for Capricorn, and the advice really is to be still and know. The abundance of the divine, the beauty, the love of the divine is within you. And when we tap into that frequency within us, it starts to manifest outside of us. As within, so without. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, taking this opportunity to follow your intuition, to follow that spark, that flame, that light into this very fulfilling new chapter. So it's a big opportunity here, family. It's a big opportunity here. There's this repeating message of making sure the divine masculine and feminine are balanced here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit, Shekinah, Empress, Emperor. I'm almost seeing this self-mastery and the Trinity, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, and then the spirit, both of them merged together. So this, and I'm having a hard time explaining this, but I guess simply it feels like a major spiritual evolution for Capricorn here. After fighting your way through here, now you're tapping more deeply into the mysteries of this place of yourself. And I'm hearing seeing the silver lining. What is this, Spirit? Building this beautiful life, letting your spirit shine. Where attention goes, energy flows right now. So putting your mental and emotional energy toward your Empress energy. What I mean by that is visualizing you living your best life. Evoking those emotions and feelings as you're doing that is going to add so much energy and power to your manifestations. See yourself living your best life, however that looks, because it's different for all of us. See it, speak it, claim it, affirm it, feel it? How are you going to feel in that end state? Evoke those feelings throughout your day. Live in that space. Faith the size of a mustard seed. You guys, what a huge pivot point here for us collectively. Let's grab some oracle cards. We're going to start with this Shaman's Dream oracle deck. And then we will grab one from this White Light oracle and see what else Spirit wants to do. What's the message for Cap today? You guys, Ace of Pence, 9 of Pence, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant, Chariot. There's a win here. Justice. We are clean and clear energetically. I'm hearing a whole new world. A whole new world. Stepping into your power. Mastering yourself. Mastering your demons. Jumping down into that darkness, shining your light, understanding it. We are the change. You are the one your bloodline was waiting on, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? Connectivity. Feast of Plenty. Wow, you guys. All of this abundance coming through, and you're reading 32 and 20. Let's see. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. Feel free to pause this reading, Capricorn. Soak this energy in and let me know down in the comments what you feel from this card. What do you see? What do you sense? What do you feel emotionally, psychically? What does this card say to you, Capricorn? Drop your downloads in the comments. It has been beautiful reading your guys' comments, your guys' downloads, your input. Jeweled Web. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know, or you're attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you'll reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to see beyond memory or projection, and so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what's possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an endgame, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels that you did not know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works, but know this: what is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you amongst this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose that consciously. Take your focus off of getting anywhere. Practice feeling and being in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. That sounds familiar. Thank you, Spirit. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now. Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. And Capricorn, that's the feeling I've been getting here. And I think a better way that I can explain one of the things I'm trying to say here is, as you're in this stillness and you ask Spirit, okay, what's next? You're going to get feelings and urges pointing in certain directions. Really to tap in with your energetic body at that time and see what it is trying to tell you. What does yes feel like? What does no feel like? Do some experimenting. Sit in silence and ask your body, can you show me what a yes feels like? Can you show me what a no feels like? And what I'm trying to say is that there will be these bright lights coming through you, and these are the inspiration from Spirit, you guys. That still small voice. It's like a spark. It's like a flame. It's like a flash. Follow that. Follow that. Follow that. Even if it seems completely nuts, the divine always has our back and is always guiding us and speaking with us through signs, through energies, through gusts of wind. All times our reality is speaking with us, family. Feels like Capricorn's being called to create something beautiful, something big. I'm hearing something divine. And we have Sovereign Queen Maeve. Bottom of the deck, Perfume of Sophia. Beautiful. This deep wisdom coming through. We have number 40 and number 12. So let's jump over here to 40. Sorry, these aren't really marked or anything. So, okay. Beautiful cards here with this white light oracle. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference. Even that which may be well intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It's going to take courage, but you will have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up, Capricorn. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. At the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Maeve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Goddess, warrior, queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory, Maeve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. So it really, really feels, and I really hope my words are doing it justice, but when I say purpose activation, Capricorn, it's like this is what your soul came here to do. You've learned so many lessons. You've fought so many battles. You're truly mastering life. You're mastering yourself. Getting to know your own connection and place in this, grand drama. So it feels really big. Like this is a huge pivot point for my Capricorns, regardless of your age, gender, race, all of those things. You guys, we are all spirits. We are all that I am. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own mind or ego-driven interlopers. Maeve is the instinct to engage when challenged, to call upon recruits and use all the inner wisdom and talent at your disposal so that you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Maeve requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment, whilst discerning when and how to set a firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than yourself. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes revitalizing, frequency-raising, soul-empowering experience which manifests pathways to victory where, in a lower state of awareness, there appeared to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we will give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practice requires the self-possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of whether another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spiritual sovereignty exists outside of social mores. It is not about becoming subversive or disrespectful to others, but rather about seeking out freedom of being. This leads to you naturally becoming an active presence which dismantles enslaving social mores and stimulates society to mature spiritually. mature spiritually. This oracle asks you to come home to yourself again and again. Know that you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Swaraj is self-rule, and the meaning of Raj is also radiance. It can also mean self-luminous. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within is your true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do and believe the realms of the divine are working with you. Do not be dissuaded. You shall be victorious. Six of Wands, Chariot, big facts, and a lot of confirmation here that you will be victorious through whatever you're going through or facing at this time, that you are protected, that you are guided, and that the wheel is absolutely turning in your favor, Capricorn. Before we wrap this up, there's a small healing practice that I'm going to read as well before we grab a message from Ma, just for anybody that feels guided to tap in with this. It says, if you resonate with the term inner queen, then use that as guided below. If you prefer the term inner king or some other term to express the spiritual sovereign or divine inner ruler, feel free to use that instead. Substituting is necessary in the text below. Place a hand over your heart, and when you're ready, state the following declaration of divine independence and spiritual sovereignty. I choose of my own free will to respect and serve the spiritually sovereign inner queen, king, spirit, who resides within my heart. Through merciful compassion and empowering wisdom, I ask for divine assistance that is of ultimate spiritual benefit to all beings to assist me in releasing false allegiances, breaking the bonds of impoverished servitude, and connecting to the strength, dignity, grace, and boldness of the sacred fire and spirit within me. May I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it, and so it is. Sense the inner dignity of your true nature and let everything else fall away. You have completed this healing process. Becoming a sovereign spirit. Grab a couple of these Moonology cards, and then we'll grab a message from Ma. Tap out. What do you need to release? It's a message for Capricorn, Ma. Fiery climax approaches and prosperity lies ahead. The energy is gaining momentum on the bottom of the deck. Divine Mother, what is the message for my sea goats? You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You're crossing a crucial spiritual threshold, so stay focused and let distractions fall away and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. We have Bhadra Kali. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to just let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy, so be kind to yourself. And Shodashi cleanses the soul from past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and a reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, Shodashi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me in this space, for joining us today. You are truly appreciated. I hope this message has resonated and helped in some capacity. Before we tap out fully, y'all know the drill. We're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our intention, and our imagination, our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, Picture it as white or gold light filling your body, filling your aura. Then we're going to pause at the top of the breath, hold it, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a little water balloon. I don't know if any of you have ever tried that, but it's pretty difficult. You got to really put your chest into it. So we're going to release, watching any negativity, any anxiety, any anger, any fear, any blockages, any type of lower frequencies. We're going to watch all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute it. So first things first, Cap, take a deep full breath out, empty your lungs completely, and then we'll get this breath in. Go and breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Go, gang. I love and appreciate y'all so much. Again, I hope this message resonated. I hope it found everybody well and in great spirits. And I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.